Men Are Such Beasts is the 10th episode of the first season of Taxi. This is directed by the wonderful James Burrows, and as always, there will be spoilers from now as I go through the episode and share some thoughts. And there are two parts to the narrative. The one with Tony is the main focus, but Alex had he had a little accident with the taxi. He accidentally knocked into a parked car because he was trying to avoid hitting a dog. I think he did the right thing. Better to hit a car than a dog, and it's company policy to reenact it, and we have this scene where they're reenacting it with these little figures, and it's absolutely adorable, and we'll come back to Alex in a little bit. Tony talks with Latka because he met a woman, they went on some dates, but he wants to end things with her. And then they're in the restaurant and he tries to break it up with her. She's called Denise. She's played by Gail Edwards. And initially she wouldn't let him go, but then she left the restaurant. And the next thing we know, she is now a driver with the taxi company. Not only is she a driver, but she brought in the most money and broke the company record. And we find out that this is actually because she's been doing uppers and was able to do an 18-hour shift. And she's definitely an interesting character. I think the performance is very well done, and she definitely comes across as unhinged. Pretty much from the first scene we meet her, and this just escalates as the episode goes on. And Alex happens to have a headache, so she gives him some of these uppers, doesn't tell him what they are, he takes them, and then he realises what they are. And I was really hoping we'd get to see the effect of these. And we do, but I'll talk about that when we get there. That's the only good thing she brought to this, is that she brought us some comedy with Alex. Not that I don't like the episode, but I didn't like the character. But I'm thankful that she gave us a moment with Alex towards the end. And Tony, again, we're now in the taxi rank where the rest of the episode takes place. He tells her it's got to end. And she said really chillingly, "It'll never end, Tony." It was very chilling. And she definitely comes across as the kind of person you don't want to meet. And basically, Louie has to fire her or Tony is going to quit. And considering she's just brought in a load of money, Louie doesn't want to fire her, so Tony says he has to quit. But then Bobby says he'll quit, and then Elaine says it, and suddenly everybody's saying, "Fire her or we'll all quit." And I just loved seeing that support. It was really well executed. Beautiful scene, really well done. But it's not the end of Denise. And Elaine tells Tony the only way to get rid of her is to be mean to her and hurt her. Now, I was worried what that would involve, the whole hurting her aspect. I really hoped it wouldn't be physical violence, and actually it isn't. And it's very funny the way it plays out. Tony confronts Denise again, and she's still not leaving. So Elaine says that the truth is Tony is in love with somebody else. And Denise, of course, says who? And I thought Elaine was going to say me. That seemed like the logical situation. But granted, I don't think Elaine would have wanted to put herself in the crossfire. So she says Louie. And of course, the camera focuses on Louie. And Louie's reaction was brilliant. But better than that, after a couple of seconds of allowing us as the viewers to work out or wonder what Louie is going to do, he plays along. And it's really sweet and really well done, and I rather enjoyed it, and it was really lovely to see Louie leaning into this, and it was very well done. And Denise, that's too much for Denise. She leaves. They got rid of her. Everybody cheers. Absolutely fantastic. I really wasn't expecting it to go that way. If you'd asked me at the beginning, how do I think Tony will get rid of Denise? That's not what I would have guessed. So I rather enjoyed that a lot. And the final scene is everybody sitting around a table. Alex comes down from his meeting with the people higher up in the company. He was meeting, of course, because of the car crash, and he's talking excessively, constantly, because he's on these uppers, and everybody disperses, except Latka. Latka is the only one who is willing and able to understand whatever it is he's going on about. Not a bad way to end things. I'm glad we got to see the effects of those, because I was kind of feeling with the way the episode was going that actually we wouldn't, and I didn't mind the way things went in the end. So not a bad episode at all. And personal highlight for me would definitely be just Louie's entire reaction when they said that Tony was in love with Louie. I thought that was pretty great. Not a bad episode. Definitely one that I enjoyed.